What's poppin'? Turn your speakers up.
Turn these speakers up.
You're locked into the illest girls next door.
You can bump it in your stereo.
On BoominLive.com.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Hey. I'm excited. Hey. I'm excited. Hey. What up, what up, what up, y'all? This is Illest Girls Next Door, and I am Rissy Riss.
And I'm Yanni.
And today, I mean, do I really need to introduce him again? Because,
Nah,
he was
he
here
been.
before, and this is, like, our first reoccurring guest. But I'm going to just do it anyway for our new viewers. This is my brother, my guy, KASE. He's back, y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping your word
seriously.
and coming back. I love to see it.
Always,
No shade to anybody else. They like, oh, I'm coming back.
I'll see you later. Wow.
He really came back.
I had to.
Good to see.
So what's been up the past year? Like, literally, we saw it. What was it? In September? We saw it.
It was almost. It's a year and like a month.
Yeah,
really.
and you're back. So what's happened?
Everything. Since I saw y'all, I went on tour.
Okay.
Wow.
I had performed at Mr. East in front of like 500 plus.
I remember that.
Then COVID hit.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty much.
How
was
was
just
going
heating
on
up.
tour, though?
It was beautiful. It was amazing. I mean, it was the first time I realized that like I wanted acceptance from the people I knew. Like I wanted everybody I knew to be like, "Oh, you got it, bro. You good. You tough. You out of here."
Yeah.
It came, but it wasn't like how I wanted it.
Right.
So when I went on tour and I saw people across the map in Utah, Seattle, Los Angeles, and they just like enamored with me, like, "Whoa, who is this guy?" I'm like, man, I don't even care if my friends like my music no more. Because over here, I got people who support me. So like, it was amazing. It's a great experience.
It's bigger than that.
Wow. So then that Mr. East performance, tell us how that. Yeah.
It was. I feel like that month of November, it was all in 1 month.
Oh wow.
All in 1 month. That was like a microcosm of like my future. That whole month, I was like a superstar. That whole month.
No, you really
That's
were.
what I like to
Yeah,
see.
You really
like
were.
so. Think about it. A tour, then you come back to your home, and at Mr. East, I think that's Rawway.
Yeah.
All your friends got a section. You get in for free. Your friends get in for free. I tried to pay for a drink. The dude pointed at the. They have like the flyer was on the projector. He pointed at it. He's like, "Yo, what are you doing? That's you, bro." I'm like, "Oh." So like, it was dope. It was just dope. It was like, wow, this is what we work hard for. And at the time, that was 1.5 years since I left school.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
1.5 years. Yeah.
And look at you now.
Divine.
I don't know. It really
Divine.
is divine.
I got to ask a question.
What's up?
Okay. So I sat up and I was listening to your new album, right?
Golden
And-
Child.
Yes, Golden
Golden
Child.
Child.
Go get that. Go stream it. I already see that people are streaming it 5K actually.
Yeah.
So like I listened to both projects, and I just noticed, like on this album, I just hear you talking more. I can definitely see the growth from this album. Like your first album was like, here, this is me, and this album is like, yo, like I've been through some shit. I've seen people who've been through some shit. My favorite song, by the way, is "Stick to the Plan." I kept bumping that.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
How would you talk about your growth from the first to the second?
So what happened was I had a change in my personal life.
Okay.
So the first 2 projects was just True Colors 1 and True Colors 2. I was just talking about all of the pain that I was enduring, like, or that I've been through, or that I was going through, whether it was relationships, the death of someone,
That's my shit.
or even just like feeling doubted, by like my peers or like the people around me, like feeling like not y'all personally, but like they didn't think that I would be in this position today. So in my personal life, I just kind of hit like a spiritual awakening, 100%.
I love to see
I'm
it.
only saying that
I love
because
to
you here.
see
Yeah. I hit a spiritual awakening, and then I just started like self-loving myself. You know what I mean?
That's what I like to hear.
I started doing things for myself, doing things that made me happy every day. So in the music, it translated to me talking about the similar things, but from a different perspective. So in the first 2, it was all emotion.
Yeah.
It was like, you hurt me, you did this, I hate you, whatever the case may be. And this one, it's like I could paint the picture on how it happened and what would happen if we continue the relationship
It's all
this
about
way.
perspective.
Right.
Yeah, so at the end, there's a song with my dad, about me and my dad. And it was saying, like, I couldn't imagine my kids at dinner wanting their grandfather, but our relationship was distant. I'm not saying how he made me feel at this point. I'm just painting a picture on what that would cause. You get what I'm saying? So my writing just got better. And also, I just kept writing. Because quarantine hit, I wrote a song a day for the longest. Like, not only wrote, but recorded. And I sent it to AP, Applied Pressure. Shout out Applied Pressure.
Shout out Applied Pressure.
I sent it to them, and then I would do features, and then like it was just I just kept working and working and working. So my skill level has, in my opinion, reached the gift, because the gift was to emit emotions out of people through words, right? I've had so many people hit me up saying I needed that, or crying, or whatever the case may be. But now I can put the talent and the gift together. The talent, which is putting words together. Right. The gift was the emotion that came with it. Now it's all together. Now I feel like I'm out of here. Like I could really start building on that.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry, that was long-winded.
No, it was perfect. It was perfect. We listening.
So like through everything from your first projects, right, until now, like what were you like going through? Because I know it's been a time of lockdown for a long time. The world has been changing. It's a different world outside. Like, what have you been doing to kind of keep yourself into the music and on track?
It's my purpose. It's my destiny. It's what I'm here to do. It's nothing that I'm not forcing the issue. All of these things that I just named to y'all just happen because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's why it's a year and a half later. You know what I mean? Like, as opposed to some people may rap 10 years and nothing happened. That's because God didn't choose you to do that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just something that's in me. And I never knew it was in me until I started doing it.
It's really super. And I know I talked about this last time you were here, but it's like, yo, I've literally watched this man transform. Like, in college together, we sitting there trying to, like, nah, that's not it, bro. Like, this not it. And it's like, you left, and then you went to rowing, and then you even basketball. Like, you did so much, and it's like, yo, you're really walking in your purpose, and I'm so proud. And it just inspires me so much, because, like, I remember, like, shit used to be different, like, sitting in dailies, like, nah, bro, that's not it, bro.
Wait, so with the honesty of you and, like, your team, like, how do you go off the honesty? Or there's some things that they that have not made the album, that you might have wanted to make the album, and they're like, nah, that's not you. Like, how did you go about really putting the right songs together?
So I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I got a reading. And I said, what is going to stop me from reaching my full potential? And it was like, and it said...
This a Rissy reading?
Yeah, a Rissy reading. Yeah, she gave me one. And it was, but the thing is, like, I'm connected, so it hit my spirit. I knew you wasn't BSing me. You feel me? Like, that's why I was like, wow, I appreciate this for real. Because, like, I knew it. You always know it deep down inside, but it was nice for someone to tell me. But
friends support friends. See how that shit work?
So it was saying, like, you won't reach your full potential because you're too controlling. You want to control every little aspect. So this time I sat the whole team down. I played every song. I mean, like 2 hours worth of music just from that summer, really. And we were just saying, nope, that's not it. That could be a single. No, don't put that out, or whatever the case may be. And we got it down to like 20 maybe. Yeah. And then a few songs I made the last week before I even turned the album in. So like, wow. I just released myself of all opinions, control. I'm just letting myself fly through this journey.
Nah, I'm about to cry because I'm glad that I was able to do that for you. Yeah. Like, because when I do the readings, I forget what I say because, like, the messages come and they go. And the fact that you did what you were supposed to do. Like, people just get readings just because, like, no, you took it, you internalized it, you used it, and it made you better. And that's, y'all,
so I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So it's helped me. You know, we've grown tremendously from there because it may be my gift, but these are the people who helped me make it happen, you know? So, like, their opinion matters as well, So,
Golden Child, how did you come up with the name?
I didn't, once again. What happened? It just hit me one day. I was at home. I don't do anything unless God tell me to move. Like, unless I hear the voice or anything, I'm not budging. I'm not putting no music out because it's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. So one day I was just in the kitchen talking to my mom. It was like Golden Child. I was like, whoa. And I'm getting chills from just saying it. But it just made so much sense. And basically what a golden child is like 1, 2, 3. Everyone in here, we all have a gift that's stored in us from the moment we get here. Right? But a lot of people never figure out what it is. I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to figure out what it was and attack it. So that's what makes me chosen or the golden child, because my life is no longer about me. It's about my purpose. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Golden Child came from.
Repeat that. Your life.
My life is no longer about me. It's about my purpose.
Learning that.
That's a caption.
That's hard.
That's a caption.
That's
hard to like learn. The music even reflects that. I'm just so much more free. Like it's a lot more up tempo than before. Like I was carrying so much weight of just trauma and emotions and pain and hurt and anger. And when I was able to release that, I can actually have fun on the song. Like the beats are a lot faster tempo now. It's a a lot more lighthearted. It's not all about me saying who hurt me and who did this. It's like, no, now my lifestyle has changed. You know, I've been on the plane a million times now. You know what I'm saying? This is 1 year from the last album. So like, I get to tell people the experience. I launched a company, got my own LLC. So like, in the album, you hear a lot of that. And I'm also talking about how people around me may think that I'm getting caught up in it, which is crazy to me. So that's why the first song is called Caught Up, because it explains a lot of it. Yeah.
No, it's like for you, and I don't know if this, like real quick, I don't know if this is intuitive or not. I don't know what the fuck it is. It just came to me when you said that. But where you're headed right now, please make sure that you have the most solid team ever, because you are going this way, and a lot of people are going to stay stagnant, and a lot of people are going to try to hold you back. They're going to be jealous. Please, I can't stress this. Please be sure of who you have in your circle and your energy, because there are some people who are going to excel with you, but then there are some people you're going to outgrow, and they're going to get mad at that. And I see it happening very, very fast. I don't know if this is intuitive.
I'm getting chills from you saying that, but that's right on cue, because months ago it was basically saying like, I got the hint that there would be someone that's jealous.
Right.
So it's weird that you say that after I drop my album, after I'm doing this little press run, and then I get here. It's weird that you're saying that, but I'm gonna take heed to it. Yeah,
please do.
I'm
gonna take heed to
fit in other people's purposes, and it's kind of like, oh, these not the shoes that you walk in. Like, find something that work for you. Don't be caught up on what I'm doing. Like, people genuinely don't be happy for you, and I've been seeing that a lot lately.
I've been seeing it,
but I wish you the best, and with your team, and I wish you have the right people around you. Because you let people know too much, and they will use it against you. So. Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan.
Now, what I noticed, right? Last time you were on the show a year ago, you were talking about the clothing company that you wanted to launch. And now it's here. And I went on the site. I'm a little mad that we don't have nothing right now, but it's okay.
Because we had t-shirts last time.
So I didn't want to be greedy.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all was the only people who got some. So
down to the phone cases, the coffee mugs. Tell me how that's been for you.
It's been amazing. I mean, without these guys, like, it's not possible. I'm able to delegate, and they're able to delegate to me and say, we need to do this, A, B, C, and D. Like, and it's three guys that I trust. We're honest with each other. So it's just been great. We just doing what we enjoy doing, and it's aligning with everyone's purpose, which is insane.
Can we see more comments?
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. We just getting started.
We just getting started.
Because it was just the hoodies. We just launched this year, January.
Yeah.
And we've sold over 400 hoodies already of one
fire.
product. So what y'all saw the other day was
fire.
we just dropped more products. We starting to get into more things. Like eventually we want to become an enterprise, like a Walt Disney. They got keychains, they got mugs, they got everything. So. Or like a Supreme, they got everything.
Right.
So we want to
give me my tea mug.
Yeah.
No, I definitely want a tea mug.
Apply pressure, yeah. So we got everything, and we're just gonna keep making the store bigger and bigger and bigger, and more people
manifest it.
Yeah.
Write down those intentions.
Super proud, because it's like, it's one thing for somebody to say something, and then a year later, I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
So that's really good. I'm really proud.
That was the biggest advice I ever got in my life. It was my grandmother. This is when I first started making music. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. I'm about to do that. She just looked at me for like 5 minutes. She like, don't come back here next year saying the same thing.
Damn, Grandma.
Damn. So
Put a
I
battery
never
in
was
your
able
back.
to go back to her and say the same thing. It's
Right.
always new news. So that was subtle, but it was what was needed. Because how many people you know be like, I'm starting my business next year. I'm starting my business next year. Like every year, it's like, come on, bro. It's been a few years now, you know, so.
Right.
Oh, damn. That's motivation, because now I'm like, shit, I'm saying
Grandma just hurt my feelings.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But you need that. I
damn.
mean, my team is the same way. They like, don't do this, don't do that. Like I have to have honest people around me, or else I don't know how to function, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Nah, because it's like, for me, I gotta wait for some drastic shit to happen in order for me to go ahead and push. So like with the reading things, you know, I was doing it for people like you, people I was cool with or whatever. I waited till my ass got fired to be like, all right, it's a business, y'all. I'm doing readings, like, come through. But it's like, I just always need that extra motivation, that extra push. And this conversation is definitely allowing me to put certain things into perspective. Like, I'm about to drop my business plan as soon as I go home.
Yeah, and if you need help, like getting an LLC or whatever, you too, if you want to do the same, like, y'all hit me up. You know, like, it's not for me to keep and hold. You know what I mean? It's for me to learn and give it to people who look like me, you know? Because
that's
if you
the best
win, I
part.
win. If I win, you win.
Facts.
Easy.
Facts.
Yeah. So let me know if y'all need anything for real.
Facts.
So
So
definitely
like
be in contact.
so
bet.
much has happened in the world since the last time you were here.
Yeah.
Specifically things surrounding Black Lives Matter, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor and everything. How has that affected you, as a Black man, someone in the music industry? Like, speak on that a little
Well,
bit.
I do want to say we did go on march like the whole country did.
Oh,
We did do
yeah.
that. But it affects me directly because it
Yeah.
could have been me. It could have been my boys over here. It could have been anyone.
Yeah.
And it just sucks that it's like traumatic. It's like, why do I have to log on the internet and see someone who looks like me get murdered?
Yeah.
Almost every week. At one point, it was so overwhelming.
It
It was
was.
overwhelming. So like, a part of me loving myself was because of that. Because I had to just log off. Log off and do what makes you
had to
happy.
unplug.
Disconnect from the world.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
I don't know. I think I'm an empath. I was told I was. I feel like I am. I don't want to claim something if I don't know.
Right,
but
right.
I think I'm an empath, and like it was like I was oversensitive to everything. Like it was way too much sensory overload. That's what it's called. It was too much for me, so I had to log off at one point.
So
I want to do it again, but I just dropped the
Yeah.
album, so I'm like, ugh.
So do you ever think of ways that you can use your platform to spread more awareness about it, or like to try to get people more involved and everything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. But I want to do it in my community, but
Okay.
I want to build more leverage. Like I don't know how many people would come out if I say come out and do this at this moment, So right now we're just like, even for Thanksgiving, we're going to feed the homeless and give them little goodie bags, some AP hoodies. Because it's not about me, it's not about us. It's about the community. And hopefully there's a kid out there who wants to be like us if he sees us across the street,
Right.
So.
Right.
Wow, that's so good to give back. That kind of touched my heart.
Because
A lot of people just be talking and they don't do it. You feel me?
That's something. So like
gosh.
when I was in college, I was part of the scholarship program called the Bonner Scholars, and community service was part of like my daily life. And I did community service in high school, but I never realized how much it impacted people because we were in Trenton doing it,
Right.
So I worked with inner city kids, and I'm like, yo, these kids are just like me, and you don't really realize the impact that has on someone, especially when it's the same, like they look just like you. It's like, yo, I'm here to help you. Like, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to belittle you. I'm here to help you. I get you. You get what I'm saying? Like, because they was bad as hell, just like I was bad as hell. Like, them kids used to blow. I love y'all. Y'all used to blow my shit. Like, they used to blow my shit. But it definitely, it just makes me feel good to know that I help somebody else too. Like, that's why I really do the readings, because I can help people.
Yeah.
Like, so.
That's your
Shit just
purpose.
feels
Spread
good.
your light. Spread your light.
I'm trying, man.
Do it
I'm
more. Walk in it. You
trying.
gotta walk in it.
I be scared. That light be bright. that light, I'm like, wait, I need some
It
shades.
do. But
It gets scary when like you've been told so many times that you can't do this or you can't do that, and like you don't really have that confidence in yourself. So like just like you going through your spiritual journey, I'm still going through my shit. Like
yeah, it takes time. It
Hell
definitely
yeah.
takes time, and it's forever. It's till the day we
Yeah.
leave this
she
earth.
just started. She just got on board.
Good,
She just got her crystals and shit. It's lit.
Good. I mean, it's a journey, definitely. I mean, it doesn't end. You
Yeah.
always have to strive to be a better you, a better person. Yeah, it just doesn't stop. So, but like, as far as you, just be not confidence, have Godfidence.
Right.
Oh.
You know what I
That's
mean?
the one.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's
You
the
got
one.
to.
Confident.
You got to.
Right. Heavy on the ding.
Right.
Heavy on the ding.
So I remember last year we asked you, like, where would you see yourself in 5 years? So now that a year's passed, where do you see yourself in the next 4?
On top. I mean, let me say this: wherever God wants me to be. But I feel like I know the ending already, and that's where it would be, on top. I'm striving to be the biggest independent artist, honestly. So we'll see what happens, though. We'll see what
Right.
happens. But arenas, all of that. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be, I will be, I am a superstar. So
I feel like you'd
claim
be
it.
really good for acting. You would do that?
Yeah. I'm not
Like, I
opposed
can see
to
you in a
anything.
movie.
Oh yeah,
see it
nah,
in a
I'm doing a few movies, 100%.
Oh,
and
you
modeling,
doing a
all of
few
that.
movies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Claiming it right now.
Oh, so you spoke on you being the biggest independent artist. Have there been labels that have tried to reach out to you, and you're just like,
Yes.
Okay.
And we have been talking to people in those buildings as well. But I mean, it's all about leverage. We still have to build. I still have it's a big mountain in front of us, but we definitely getting up it,
Okay.
So, but yeah, definitely. We're definitely getting a foot in the industry and like networking a lot more. So like things are looking up. Definitely. I'm excited.
that's what's up.
What song means the most to you on the album?
Probably Caught Up or the one about my dad. Yeah. Leave It Up to Me or Caught Up.
Just asking.
Yo, why is you?
I'm like, what the fuck?
Why is he still here? Like, what is happening?
Oh my gosh.
But so like there have been a lot of controversial things happening in the music industry. We were talking a little bit about it before we got on air. This Meg Thee Stallion and Tory situation. What are your thoughts on it? Like, what?
I don't have no thoughts on it. It's not my business.
How would you have handled that?
Right? How would you have,
like if you were in that situation?
What position?
Let's say if you were like Tory and you were the one that supposedly shot Meg. Like, how would you would you have dropped the album? Would you have moved the way that he moved about it?
Nah, protect black women, 100%. But
like
there's,
I'd love to hear it.
yeah, but there's a way of going about things. Like, well, if he did it, I would have been apologetic. But if you didn't, still be apologetic. You know, like clearly she's traumatized. Clearly something went on. But,
Something happened.
yeah, but I just wish the best for both of them, honestly. So.
Yeah. Did you listen to Meg's album?
I heard some songs, but not the whole thing yet.
How you feel about it?
It's Meg. She do what she do.
Is she do
She do what she do.
Would
She
you like to
consistent.
work with Meg?
Of course. I want to work with everybody.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
So who? All right, give me like 5 people right now.
Russ,
Okay.
G Herbo,
Okay.
Drake, of course, J. Cole, and probably Benny the Butcher.
Wow.
Yeah.
God bless him. I hope he's doing good.
Yeah,
Right.
nah, he good. He good. I just
right.
spoke to him. No, I'm playing.
I was talking
Oh, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
What is single?
Wait a minute. I ain't know we did.
Nah,
you did
nah,
that much shit in
nah.
a year. Hold on. The fuck?
Can I ask
I'm
about
playing.
Russ though? Because Russ gets a lot of hate, and I actually like Russ.
Yeah.
I listen to him.
Yeah.
I think he's dope. I think he's like unapologetically himself. Like he's just an asshole.
How can you hate that? Unless you're not unapologetically yourself.
Exactly. That's when it scared people.
Yeah, I see where he coming from.
Any female artist you would work with, because they be skipping
You
out on the
know, the
females.
Kehlani's, her
I
makes
love
crazy
her.
music.
She
Oh
does.
my gosh.
I could see you and Kehlani. I
yeah.
could see that.
Nah, I
Fire.
definitely would do that. Her, who else? I want to do this is a reach, but Beyonce, like why wouldn't you?
It's not a reach.
Why wouldn't you want to do a song with Beyonce
Right.
or the Alicia Keys or the Keisha Cole? Like I want to do the.
What about Summer?
Summer Walker? Yeah, she's good. I want to do like retro songs. Like those songs used to make you feel a type of way.
Right.
So I want to like go back with these artists and do that. Not like Mr. Lane's, but
Right.
like an original song with them.
That would be fire.
I think so.
That would be fire. I could see Kehlani. I fucking love her.
Everybody
My
loves
baby.
Talented. Super
Facts,
talented.
Facts. So I don't know if we asked you about your relationship status last year. Did we ask it?
I think you did.
Okay, so we asking you again.
Update.
What you asking me?
What's your relationship status?
Um,
Lily, you drinking the water, Lily.
Go ahead, hydrate.
No, I'm playing. I'm talking to somebody.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, sis.
Yeah.
Yo.
She watching?
Yeah, she probably is. Hi, at
That's
home.
what I like to see.
Hey, I love to see it.
So going into like that healthy relationship type of thing, like she your biggest fan, your motivation? Do you have any songs in the cut about her?
Oh yeah, of course, songs about her. But like, no one has to motivate me. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So like, you are just a plus. You know.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
I'm a be good. I'm gonna focus on me. My team motivates me. Getting up every morning and breathing motivates me. Like I have another opportunity to get to it. So
How do you balance it though?
Yeah, that was my next question.
it's hard.
just make it work?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard because like I want to put all my chips into one thing, but like you got to compromise. You got to make time. I don't like having idle time where I'm just sitting around, not reading, not researching, not meditating, not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like I could barely sit and watch a movie. I just start like, okay, I got to do something.
Really?
You know? Yeah. Unless it's like the end of the day.
Yeah.
But it's just about listening to the other person and hearing them out. But if they're the one for you, they'll make sure that you're okay and that they will understand your journey just as much as they understand theirs.
Yeah. She know all your songs by heart.
Probably not.
See, when I dated a rapper for like 2 months, he was trash. But like I knew all his songs by heart because I was just the type of girl I was, you know. Like I'm gonna learn these little songs.
You'll be in the crowd hyping him.
I swear, no, I really was, and he was trash, and so was his music. But you know,
That
that's
mean
neither
more.
here nor there because he stopped making music. So
As he should.
I guess he knew. It's like I don't know. It's none of my business anymore. But you mentioned that you were talking to her, so this is a debate that's
Right.
been going on for a while. How long can you talk? Or how long should you talk to someone before you be like, we gonna make this a relationship? Like,
I don't think you could put time on certain things. Like if it's real, you'll know. if it's not, you'll know. So I don't think there's a time period because some people click day one and they together forever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just you and your partner, figure it out. You got to feel your way through everything. But don't put your, like, projections on them and don't put your past relationship issues on them. Like, give them a clean slate and feel your way through it, I think.
Because I know a lot of girls are like, oh, I'm not doing girlfriend things if I'm not a girlfriend. But it's like, to me, it's weird. It's what's the word I'm looking for? I won't say like a catch-22, but it's like, all right, when you talking to somebody, it's almost like an audition. It's like, I'm doing these things because I want to be your girlfriend, but it's like, I'm not your girlfriend, but it's like, if I don't do them, then you won't know if I could be a girlfriend. So it's like, but then that's how you get stuck in that cycle, 5.5 years of a cycle, but that's neither here nor there. Like, here nor there.
I mean, y'all just got to communicate. All of that is just you in your own head.
You got to communicate effectively.
And you got to comprehend.
Yes.
Got comprehension.
People just talk to respond. Or like they have conversations to respond. They don't listen to like really
They don't try to understand you, yeah. But that's hard. You got to work at that too. But if you don't even try to understand yourself, how could you understand somebody else?
That is the one. Yeah. Gosh, y'all triggering me.
Nah, like for real, because I've been single since last year. And I've learned so much about myself. Like, yo, I was toxic. I didn't know it was that bad until I removed myself from the situation and started replaying shit like, oh, I did that.
That you was toxic?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, I did that? Like, why would I do that? Like, the me now was like, why the fuck would you do that? Yeah. But it's like me back then, I would have made perfect sense of it. I would have justified it. But it's like, it's just certain things you just don't do. And it's like, I know with my next relationship, I know what the fuck not to do. But I also know what I don't want to be done. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I know what I'm looking for. Like, I just know all of these things. And like, if I were to stay where I was, or if I were to just jump into another relationship after I was done with that one, who knows what the fuck? I'd probably be in jail somewhere. Like, I was bad. I was bad. I was bad.
Oh my! Speaking of your toxicity, let's go to like, basically like how we all have bad habits as people.
Yeah.
Let's go from. I know I keep comparing the projects, but from your last project to now, like, can you walk us through like the shortest timeline you can give us on how you did things to manifest a better you as a person? Because you say you were meditating, you were reading. Like, what are some of the things that you've been doing?
Always write a list of things that you want and put it in the Bible. Leave it in there. I bought a board in my room, just say affirmations. And every day I wake up, I read them. Or if I don't read them, it's still good to walk past them.
Right.
You know? So it'll be like, I am leaving a legacy. I am loved by God, or like, so I have affirmations, and then I try to read every day. I try to research, do my purpose every day, which is record. Yeah.
Research about the industry and what you're doing, or just research about anything you're enlightened by?
Both.
Okay.
Both. You can't go into business without knowing what you're doing.
Right.
And then you should want to know more about yourself. So that's what I do. I research about why we're here and what we're doing, what do synchronicities mean, and things like that. Just try to continuously feed yourself because it'll go towards your purpose.
I'm growing this close. I can't make it any closer. Where my nails at? This close. Can y'all see camera? This close to dropping out of school and doing something else, because school has been so hard and heavy on my heart. And don't get me wrong, it's not
COVID
that
has anything to do with it.
Absolutely, remote learning is a lot harder, and it's like I'm very smart and intelligent. Like I already know this. Like I wrote my 5-page paper in 3 hours. I did it.
You did it. You finished it.
I finished it. Come on, I can do that. Procrastination to the fullest. But it's like for you to put school to the side and say, this is not what I want to do right now, and follow your dream. Like, what advice can you give about that? More so to me, because I'm listening right now. Because I feel like sometimes school is the only way to get somewhere, and it's just like, it's not working for me right now.
Yeah.
So, like, what would you say to people?
Pray, number one.
Amen.
And feel your way through it. Like, I wouldn't say jump ship without a plan.
Absolutely.
You should definitely have a plan, know what you want to do. And while you're in school, research how to get it done. But then, like, be prepared for the backlash. Be prepared for the hard work. Be prepared for the long nights, because you're taking an alternate route. It's either a safe route or the route that's going to fulfill you.
That's
9 times out of 10, you want to take the one that's going to fulfill you. Even school may be the one that fulfill you, you know? You may just be going through a rough time, but definitely pray and just make sure that you are prepared emotionally and mentally for what's to come next, because it's not like you just running free. You know, like in school, you could do free stuff and like still get passed. Like you could do a 5-page paper in 3 hours. But when you own a business, can you put up a website in a week, in a day? Can you figure that out? You know what I mean? Like whatever the case may be. So
I would say also have like a really good support system too.
Yes.
Because it gets so like when I left school, I went into a really, really deep, dark depression because like you, I thought school was it. I thought it was the end all be all. I watched my mom get her bachelor's and her master's. I watched my brother get his bachelor's. So I'm like, damn, I'm a failure. And I never would have imagined me being where I am now 3 years ago. Like by now I was supposed to have my degree. I was supposed to be a hot 97. that was the plan. But there's a saying, God laughs when you tell him you have a plan.
I was about to say, was that your plan or God's plan?
Right. Exactly. So God's plan was for me to be here reading people's lives through some damn cards, okay? And doing a podcast with you. Hey. So I think but you have to surrender. I've been hearing that so much. Like I was like, KASE, I control everything in my life because I felt like when certain things were out of my control, that's when everything went to shit. Right. You know? But it's like, you're going to be good. Like as long as you know that you're protected spiritually, and you have confidence in yourself, you're going to be good.
But I'll be lying if I said it was easy.
Oh, hell no. It's shit not easy.
It's definitely
I cry
not.
every other day.
Yeah. But if it's for you, you'll keep going. Definitely.
I'm going to figure it out, y'all. I'm trying to be like KASE
a
year later with my clothing line and my new album.
Nah, you could do it.
That sounds crazy, by the way. Like 3 years ago, I would have never thought anybody would ever say that. You know, like
you got a clothing line in that album.
Embrace it, take it in. This is great.
Nah, this is like the beginning stages. Like
you did it in 1 year, and you did it during a pandemic.
Right, that's the biggest part.
I ain't even gonna say what else I did in the pandemic.
Oh no,
I taught myself how to mix and master music in the pandemic.
This nigga.
Wow, I'm about to.
What the fuck am I doing?
What can't you do?
Like at this point,
like damn.
Like I said, if it's for you and you want it bad enough, you're gonna figure it out.
Is it kind of like a? Let me stop using. I gotta work on my words. I don't want to call it a control thing, but I know certain artists are real like particular about how their music sounds. So did it come down to that? Like I want to be in control of how everything comes out, because I know that shit not easy.
No, it's definitely not. A small part of it did, but I want to own everything. So if I'm putting money out to go to the studio, like 5 hours is like $400 in some places. Yeah. So it's like, if I'm putting money out to do that, and that could go into marketing and making me bigger, I need to learn how to do this. Right. So even like everything is pretty much in-house. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you do it yourself, you don't have to outsource. Right. When you outsource, that's less money in your pocket. So in the long run, when we on Billboard and all that stuff, that's less money I have to spend. Or even if we do go to those major studios, I'm gonna be like, nah, that reverb too high, that reverb too low.
And
slide that over, put me on that track. You know what I mean? Like,
and they be
I know
at
the
you
lingo.
like,
Instead of when I first started, I'm like, is that an echo? Can you move the echo? Like, I don't even know the terminology, but now I do. So it could be a control thing, but like, I just want to educate myself on whatever I'm doing. It might be maybe just who I am, but I want to know where I'm going and how to do it.
That's my biggest problem, because I will pay somebody to do anything.
You're such a Capricorn, yo. Like, that shit is crazy.
Me?
You know your other placements?
No, it's in my phone though. I don't know.
We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about that.
Nah, that's one thing I admire about Capricorns. Like, they don't wait for nobody. They're gonna get up and do it, and they're gonna get it done. And I'll be like, how the fuck did you do that?
I've never seen nothing like it in my life.
Yo,
I wish I had Capricorn placements, because what this man,
I ain't got Capricorn shit in me. I need that drive. That's a different. It's a hustle that come along with them. Like, I don't know what it is and where they get it from, but it's like, yo, they can make something out of nothing. I've seen it.
My problem is I have an idea. It just takes me forever to start it. But once I started though, once I'm there,
you're good.
Oh yeah, I'm good. It just, like I said, it took me to get fired. Me to start doing readings for real. Like, what type of shit is that?
Oh my gosh. Do you work?
No, not right now. I don't.
Okay. Would you ever want to go back to work?
No, I think this is it.
That's it.
I'm thinking. You just saw 5,000 followers on Spotify.
I did.
Like, it's only gonna keep going, you know.
Right.
So
how did that feel when you first saw that, yo?
Honestly, in my spiritual awakening, I've detached myself from like all of that. Like, because once you start feeling that, you'll chase it. Nah, I want 10K now. I want 30K now. I don't even look at the numbers. I just allow the universe to do what it do. Whether they say in life, you should be like smoke. Right. Wherever the smoke go, it just go. It don't complain. It don't be like, why I'm going left, why I'm going. It just go. So my thing was detach from everything. Yeah. And just let it go. So I've just been free on the inside. I've been more happy, more calm. I could hear more. I'm not yapping over y'all the whole time. Like I'm really trying to listen and understand because it all goes together. If you love yourself, if you take time out for yourself, you detach from all of the nonsense. Like people worry about numbers. God don't care about numbers. Like at all. He don't care if I make $5 or $10. It's like do what you're supposed to do. Right. So I mean, yeah, I just detach from all of that. The results will be the results, whether I freak out or not. Right.
Yeah. The girl you talk to spiritual? Please tell me yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
She keeping him together. Keeping him
but like
not somebody to understand.
Right.
She get it.
Okay, great.
That's what I like to hear. I wish her the best.
Because the way he talking, it would fuck some people up. Like, nigga, what?
I know it sounds crazy, but like I have to do this in these interviews because when people look back, they're gonna need it. You know, so like I can't just be up here saying like, yeah, I got with this girl, I did this. It's nonsense. No. It's nonsense.
I feel like it's distractions.
I'm proud of you.
I appreciate it.
I'm really
But you see how like my lane is carving out. Like you can see this in the future. Like it has to be someone saying what I'm saying, and that's my purpose. I'm seeing it more clear than ever. Like who else is doing that? You know, so I have to do it.
You were also talking about a little earlier about how you've been on plane to plane, traveling, and don't get me wrong, I don't travel a lot, but like once in a while I get a taste of traveling. When I went to Puerto Rico, I'm talking about I'm trying to go everywhere. My bank account like, no.
I'm trying to go to Bora Bora.
I'm trying to go everywhere. So I just know that like even my little small trip in Puerto Rico, it's just so cool to see just a different way of living, see different people. Like how does that even shape your music? Like how does that help you mature? Grow wiser. I just know that like when you're in a different space, it's kind of like I can't stay in Jersey and I can't stay here forever. Like, how does that make you feel? Like the fact that other people know your fucking music.
Yeah, that's insane.
That would make me cry.
I would have cried.
Like, what?
I'm in Utah.
I don't even know what the fuck Utah is.
When I got done with that month I was telling y'all about, I just sat on my bed and I started bawling because like before that, everybody was ishing on me like, why you leave school? That was so dumb. That was so stupid. And then I just remember all of the nights that I'm just recording or writing and just going through it. And for people across the map to be like, yo, I've seen people come up, you're next. And I'm like, whoa.
Wow.
That's fucking fire.
You know what I mean? It definitely hit me. It was overwhelming. Like people say they want to be famous, but when all of these things happen, like I was done. I was done. But as far as, I want to answer your question.
My bad.
As far as like how does it make me feel and what does it do for me traveling, it just makes the music better. And then I'm not only traveling, but I'm having experiences with my friends and we're doing different things. I've been so many places in these last 3 years. It's like leaving school was really the tip of the iceberg that just opened the floodgates for my life. And I don't know how it happens, but it happens. I love it.
Memorable people along the way when you were traveling that you probably worked with, performed with, that said something that stuck with you?
Oh, yeah, of course. On tour, there was other opening acts, and I still keep a relationship with them. We talk on Twitter. We support each other, Instagram. They got a song, I retweet it, post it, and vice versa. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, we just haven't really. Yeah. They not even from Jersey, though. They from, like, Phoenix and Florida and stuff like that. So, like, it was dope to get to know other people and other artists who was doing it as much as you.
Have you had any memorable experiences, like crazy experiences on any of your travels?
The craziest one for me, I always post it because I can't believe it. It's like I was singing this R&B song that I had called Do For You. And we had everybody in the audience put the lights up. And I'm going like this and they're going like that. And I'm like, yo, how many times we see that
like
on somebody's Instagram page? And for me to be the person behind it, it was like an out-of-body experience. Like people are going like this with their flashlights to my song. It was mind-blowing in L.A. Oh, yeah. Mind-blowing. I'm not even from, I kept saying like, I'm not from here. Like, I'm a Jersey kid. Like, I can't believe this. And they just be like, woo. I'm like, insane.
So you feel like you get more support and love outside of Jersey?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Okay. Nah, because, you know, they always say Jersey doesn't support Jersey. Like, there's always been a thing. And even with, like, North Jersey and South Jersey, how they say we don't support each other.
Yeah.
Like, does that affect you in any way? Or
The
like,
people I knew from Jersey, they always supported me. They always believed in me. So
It's good to hear.
it would be wrong for me to say, nah, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
With that experience, were there any like artists that you grew up listening to that kind of gave you that dream that you finally got to experience in Cali?
The Jay-Z's of the world, you know, the Drakes, the J. Cole's. Like, I remember being in J. Cole's at his concert, and I don't know why I'm so weird. Instead of enjoying the concert, this is before I knew I was gonna rap. I'm just sitting there like this, like just staring at him, watching how he moved, watching what he's wearing, watching how he speaks to the crowd, watching who he's looking at while he's performing, how he's moving while he's performing.
That's not weird. Yeah. That was you not even knowing what the fuck your purpose was.
Yeah, it was all preparation.
Yeah.
And it's like your body and your intuition will tell you who you are before you even know. And I was doing these things for so long, studying all these rappers and singers.
I didn't even know.
And then I would go on stage and I'd be like, well, how was it? And then my boy Miles would be like, it looked normal to me. It looked natural. And I'm like, how is this natural?
Right.
But from his perspective, it is, you know, like you look like you've done it before. And I probably did do it a million times in my mind. Yeah, or that too.
You ever get the sweaty palms before going on?
Yeah, like, do you get nervous?
Do you forget your words?
I don't get nervous. I was just talking to my mom about this yesterday. I don't get nervous because I grew up in the church, right?
Oh, okay.
So my grandparents were the pastor and co-pastor. So I've been embarrassed so many times. There's nothing to be like. So we'll be in the crowd, and if I'm hawing in the crowd, my grandfather who's preaching would be like, somebody tell K-Son to sit down. I'd be like, somebody yank me up, or like my grandmother be like, yeah, we're going to get Brother Case to come up here and do a song. Do a song or do a read the scripture or do a testimony. Like I have just been always on the spot. So like when it comes down to it, I'm just like, okay, this is my purpose. This is who I am. Accept it that this is who you are. It's like I had to tear my old self from my new self. Like, and I've literally felt it tear at one point. Like I was just sitting on the couch and I just felt like, yo, I can't go back. Yeah. Like there's no going back. It's too many people involved. I've been too many places. I can't go back. So it's just innate. It's just who I am to the core.
So you released your album on 11/11.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Oh, you peeped?
I did. You know I peeped.
Yeah, of course.
Obviously,
season.
that was a significant date for you. So explain to us why you chose 11/11.
I'm just I've been being spoken to through the synchronicities. So like I threw one back at him.
Oh,
that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I threw one back at him.
Like,
and my mom's birthday is the next day. So like that was a good week. A good day for her. I didn't want to overshadow her, you know. So I'm playing.
Yo, you ever go to family events and they bumping your music?
Yeah, you like the celebrity?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But that's the thing. It's always been that way. Before music. My mom be like, rap that song as a kid. So
she was do the little dance.
Yeah, she was the one, like when her kids come around, they put on the show. Both of them. Wow. So I was, like I said, always put on the spot. I don't know why this was happening, but your purpose, it's always been there. You just haven't been paying attention. Yeah. So when I went back to like North Carolina and stuff, they already knew me as the rapper because they like, he been doing that. They was confused. Like they didn't know I didn't want to rap. Like I just did it. Wow. So it's like, it's just divine intervention.
That's fucking
crazy.
Fun, bro. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Go ahead.
Okay. Back to the school thing.
Yeah.
Let's just say when you're comfortable and you're at a point in your career where you're like, yo, like, not that I feel like you'll ever be comfortable because you don't seem like the type, but we're at a point where you're like, yo, like, I'm the man, I'm feeling myself, I feel good about where I'm at. Would you ever go back to school and further your education?
I don't think so. Because it wouldn't be for me. Yeah. It would be for everybody else to be like, oh, you got your degree. I don't care about that. I'm off it.
I feel
I don't mean to sound negative, but
no.
I just noticed that it wasn't in my cards. I hated being at school. I was literally arguing with the teachers, like, no.
Nah.
Like, it's just not for me. And so many people tried to force me in that puzzle piece. It's just not me. Why are we?
Nah, he'd be in the dining hall like 2 o'clock. Like, yo, you don't got class? Like, why are you here right now? Like, he's like, you don't got class?
Yeah.
Like, fuck
I be thinking that though, like that part when it's like, it's not for me. Because I be thinking a lot of people get their degrees for someone else, for their parents. And that's kind of like, you don't even know what the fuck you want to do with that.
Right.
You got your degree. You spent thousands of dollars on a degree that you don't even know how to use.
When I realized I didn't need my degree? When we did the VMAs.
Such a good time.
When we did the VMAs, because it's like, yo, I'm going to school for communication.
Time out, you just stunning on me? You just stunning
I
on me?
swear I did. That's because you're going to be there.
Hold up, pick that up. you name drop it. My fault. It's like, nah,
because you know what? You're going to be there performing.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And you're going to give us the exclusive scoop.
Oh,
exactly.
100%.
We're going to be we're going to be walking
in.
in with you. Like, we're going to be on the red carpet.
Of
like,
course.
yo, taking pictures together and shit.
Of course.
Wow, that made me cry. I'm a little bitch.
I don't know, that ass. But like at that moment, that's when I realized I didn't need it. Because it's like, yo, I'm going to school for communications, digital media, to do this. And it's like, yo, the people who went to school for that shit, it take them 10, 15 years to do interviews on the red carpet. We was doing a podcast for 2 months, bro. And I'm like, yo, fuck that piece of paper. I don't need that shit.
But that's a sign. You feel me? Like that's what you're supposed to be doing. It'll always happen faster when you moving the way you're supposed to move.
Exactly. Oh shit, you just put some shit in perspective for me.
Take that, breathe it in, breathe it out.
Damn.
You good? You all right?
Yeah, that just fucked me up a little bit. That just, because that shit been moving slow, so I'm doing something I ain't got no business doing.
Call yourself out on it.
This spiritual shit, man.
Do you call yourself out on the bullshit you be doing?
Of course. I can't lie to myself. And they can't lie to me either. So it's just all truth with us and with myself.
What do y'all do for fun?
Just hang out.
What's
Just
hanging out? What's the party?
We go to Puerto Rico. We fly out. What else we do? Yeah,
what
we
y'all
might
do in
Y'all
Puerto
do that
Rico?
for fun. Y'all got fucking
we went to,
money.
they in Puerto Rico they had the 10 o'clock curfew.
Yeah.
So we
It
just
was nothing
started.
after 10.
We just started our day early and then ended at the Airbnb. And
Y'all do any like activities, like excursions?
Yeah, we did ATVs on like the last or second to last day.
I ain't
You
get
did
to
zip
do
line.
You ain't do
that.
nothing? Oh, you did zip line?
I did zip lining, right? Let me tell you this. So it was a vacation for my birthday. I go with my
I didn't
boyfriend.
hear the story.
I go with my boyfriend, and the trip didn't go as planned. But I'm like, I want to go zip lining because it was like, at least with my spiritual awakening, I want to. What do you say? Like I want to get in direct contact with my fears. So I'm like, I can't. I'm scared to zip lining. We're ready to zip line. Mind you, he did research on the place that we're going to, and 2 people in the past have died there. So we're in the Uber.
Oh, you're bugging.
He's like,
Well, right. You didn't tell me this part.
We're in the Uber. He's like, I'm going to tell you something after this, but I'm not going to tell you now.
So where's
I'm
Taj at?
wow.
He's an ass.
He back there laughing.
He's an ass.
He like, I'm not going to tell you now. I'm like, whatever. Boom, we go there. Mind you, they're sending me off. They're strapping me up. They're sending me off to go. And you guys ever seen that episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when Hillary was Travis, whatever, Trevor, his name is Trevor.
Yeah.
Trevor was proposing to Hillary, and he did it while bungee jumping. And it was like, Hillary, will you marry me? And he died during the accident.
Oh.
So they're sending me off, and he's like, Hillary, will you marry? Like, moving on. It was amazing. It was 5 zip lines. I advise anybody to do it if you're scared.
I
Shit
love
was
zip
lit.
line. But shout out to him for not telling you. He want to make sure you got your fears out the
We're
way.
in the Uber on the way home. He like,
Nah, we would have had to fight.
somebody died there. I'm like, nigga. He's like, I knew you wasn't gonna do it.
I mean,
He was looking out. He was looking out.
Now it was really
He
fun.
thinking
It was
about
nothing
you. He wants you to face your fears.
I
That's
wasn't
deep.
gonna
That's
do
love.
it. And we did it in the
Yo, what
rainforest, right?
That's love. That's a black king. I don't know what you're talking about.
We did it in a rainforest, right? It's pouring down rain. That was my first experience. Not on a sunny day.
the
It's
rainforest?
pouring down rain, and we're ziplining.
shit just smacking you.
Smacking me. I have my purse in my hand.
This was Puerto
I'm
Rico?
ziplining. Yeah, this
Oh,
is
okay.
like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
that
purse
was-
in your hand.
Yo, I didn't know. Like, I'm thinking there's gonna be a place
Come on
for
now.
us to put our stuff. I got my purse. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that video later. I have my purse in my hand. I'm out. I'm like, ear.
So
Like,
wait, don't you gotta hold on to the things up here, like the handles?
you should, not necessarily, but there's like the thing that they latch you to. You're supposed to hold on to kind of give you more speed. You got to kick your legs out, have more speed. But I had my purse.
Did they
on
have
me,
somebody
I'm like,
catch you at the end?
No.
Okay.
Unless like people got stuck or needed help.
Okay.
But like
You
the
had to
two
stop yourself?
structures. Okay.
Or the metal thing? stopped
The
you?
metal thing stopped me. Yeah, that was
Mine
it.
was both. Like you had to pull down in Mexico. You had to pull. They
Nah.
put these things on your hand. You had to pull down on the rope to stop yourself.
I'm too scared. I
Crazy.
could never do that.
That's excessive.
You should see your face right now.
Dude, that's excessive. Because if I pulled that,
I gotta go to Mexico though.
I'm gonna die.
Absolutely, I would love to.
You
go to
gotta
Mexico.
be. It's a height requirement for that shit.
Nah.
No, it's only a weight requirement. Obviously, you know.
You going?
You're gonna be good.
Let's go. You scared of it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, that shit. But see, I
Was
do
it that-
roller coasters.
Oh no, you good then. That's light.
Good.
I do roller
That's light
coasters.
then.
It's not as scary as it looks. Once you feel that you're secure, and maybe like 2 people go before you, you're gonna be like, I'm out.
But with all right, them 2 people, that's not me. Them man.
You'll be all right. You can do it.
I had to do it. Oh my gosh,
Did you have fun though?
so much fun.
So
One of
that's
the best
number one.
experience.
Fear number one down. What's the next one?
I don't know, y'all.
You don't know your other fear?
Maybe I got a hard communication problem. So maybe like communicating a little more openly.
Okay.
I gotta work on that. I
All
gotta
right.
work on calling people out on their bullshit. That's
In a
number
good
one.
way though, in a nice way.
It's
You
not
don't gotta
about
yell
what
at
you
them.
say, it's about how you say it.
Maybe in a nice way.
And I still
don't know.
gotta work on that too. So
It's
No,
hard.
I'm definitely working on
Oh,
it.
it definitely is.
I've been told it's not even what I say, it's like my body language. I've been told like I call people stupid with my body language.
You do.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't take it personal.
I
'cause
did
know
it to you?
Yeah.
You did it to you did it to me too.
No, I didn't.
I'm playing.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I'm playing.
No, it's not bad. It's in good taste. Like, I'm
Donnie,
like-
that's what I'm saying. You gotta start calling me out on that shit because I don't be knowing.
She know your heart though. Like
You
you come
feel
from a
me?
good place.
Yeah.
It's not
you're
a bad place.
You're not trying to be an a-hole.
I
Like,
swear
Yanni.
I'm not.
She'd be like, Yanni, I don't know why you did that. I wouldn't have did that. I'm joking.
hey yo.
Damn. I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna just sit crisscross applesauce, my hands folded.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
true,
say
though.
nothing.
Yeah, that's
You're
not
right,
you. Be
it's
yourself. Be yourself. You good.
So,
What's up?
you are not safe. And you weren't safe last time.
Did you do dirty laundry? You did.
Yeah, he's going
I
to do it
did.
again.
Okay.
So, just to
trying
refresh
to
your
think.
memory, Dirty Laundry is a segment
Yeah.
where you pick a bone out of the closet and you let the Illest girls next door know what you've been doing on the low. No indictments.
No name.
Nothing that, will get you in trouble.
And yeah, get you. I don't want you
I told
to
y'all the worst one though.
No, but you were going to tell us the second worst one
I did.
because you are the only guest to give us Dirty Laundry twice.
Oh yeah.
So it has to be good.
I'm trying to think. I'm really a saved Christian, so I don't.
But tell us before that.
Oh, wait, nah, you
Yo,
told us
your
some shit
face.
that.
Yeah, I just told y'all last time I got caught having sex.
Yeah.
I mean, how can it get worse than that?
Oh my God, I think that was in our top countdown.
It was.
Oh my gosh.
for real?
Yes, you
That's
made the
tough.
countdown.
That's tough. I mean, that was the worst. Like, that's the nastiest laundry ever.
What's the second worst though? It's more.
Um,
I know it is.
I got caught with a girl home, I guess, by my mom.
That's
My
not-
mom played it off cool though.
I
Like the
don't
shower
care.
was running. I called my mom like, "What time you gonna be home?" But like in a subtle way. Oh, I'm not coming home too late.
Caught
She
your
played
ass.
me, bro. She played me. So
She was on it.
So the girl was there. She like, I hear something. I'm like, you're bugging. Like, she's not gonna be here. Like, no, that's nothing. Like, you just nervous. My mom like, KASE. I'm like, oh. But she played all mad cool. When she saw the girl, she like, oh, hey girl, how you doing? I'm like,
Hey, girl.
yeah. She played
Oh,
all
your
mad
mother's
cool.
top 5.
And then after she left, she like, you know, you're not supposed to be doing that, right? I'm like,
Yo.
But yeah, that's probably the second one. Nasty, right?
No. That was a calm one, but
That
we'll
was
take
regular.
What? That ain't regular.
That's happened to
it.
everybody.
You've been traveling for the past year.
Right.
And you don't got no dirty laundry.
Nah, I've been keeping it cool.
You know what? No indictments. You're right.
I'm about my business.
Nah,
Watch
they know
your business.
something.
They know I've been keeping it cool.
That's what I like to hear.
Right, Miles?
Oh my God.
I don't trust
Lonnie,
it.
give me the side.
I
We
don't
A-okay?
trust it. I don't trust it.
See, they tell me the truth. I told you. They tell the truth.
They loyal.
They don't lie.
And that's what- So, before we close out,
Yeah.
can you tell us anything exclusive that is coming from KASE?
Deluxe album 1/1/2021.
Oh, it's lit. 1-1. I love to
1-1.
see
That's
it.
what we bumping
I
New
love
Year's
to see
Day.
So when everybody get home drunk, bump my shit.
I love
With
to
the
see it.
coquito in my hand, put
Huh?
that case on.
Huh?
Put that case on now. That's what I like
I
to
love to
hear.
see
Facts.
So what can we look for on the Deluxe?
More features, different vibes, different bops. Probably a drill song.
We
Like,
looking for some visuals soon.
oh yeah. Music video coming out real
I would
soon.
love to see some of that.
Yeah,
Action. What about for the clothing line?
We're just gonna keep branching out. Keep branching out, adding more things to it. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Right.
Anything or anybody want to shout out?
I want to shout out the team. I want to shout out my fam. I want to shout out the man upstairs.
Absolutely.
Apply pressure. Instagram pages for our new viewers, please.
All right. It's a lot. So the website for this and more clothing and more products is kaseap.com. My Instagram is case 2.1. My Twitter is case21_. The Apply Pressure Instagram is Apply Pressure 2.1.
Okay.
Here we go.
That's it. We got it all.
We good?
All right. Well, I just want to thank you again.
Always.
You know, this is very special for me.
Me too.
This is very special for me. I'm super proud of you. Like,
Thank you.
I know I tell you this all the time, but like for real.
Appreciate it.
And thank you for supporting us. You know, we gonna support you.
Always.
And please,
You
make
coming
it a
back
third
again?
time.
Yo, yeah, I'm coming back.
Oh,
Make it a
all
third
right,
time.
I'm coming
all
back.
right,
I'm
all
coming
right.
back.
You with us?
I have to.
We a
Yeah.
team.
Nah, yeah, definitely.
Damn, I can't wait to see what we gonna be.
Right.
Yo,
I'm gonna take grandma's advice. Shout out to grandma.
Shout out to Nana.
Shout out, Grandma.
I'm not talking the same shit I was talking last year, grandma. I got you.
Don't do
Got you.
it. Starting
Promise.
today.
starting today. Nah, you right.
Today.
You right. Nah,
Starting
shit.
today. Both of y'all. Get on it.
I am. Okay. All right. Fine. I'm good. Okay. Anyway, this is Illest Girls Next Door, y'all, and we are out. Bye. Oh my God, that was better the second time around.
What's poppin'? Turn your speakers up.
Turn these speakers up.
You're locked into the Illest Girls Next Door
You can bump it in your stereo.
on Boom